Hello, Orgasmic Art community. Welcome to Sex Church. Yes, I'm so happy to be here. The link to join me live is here in. Hello, it's doing it again. Hang on. The link to join me live is here. That's so weird. It happened at I just did that too at Royal, the master class that I just taught. How many of y'all are at Royal? Oh my God, it was so fun. It was so juicy. I'm so happy that you all came and you got to experience the magic. If you want to catch the replay, give us a few hours. We are creating the link for you to purchase the replay, which is super exciting. And we did some really amazing stuff in there. So I can't wait for you to watch it and check it out. Just noticing that my earring fell out. Fascinating. If you want to join me for this Sex Church social, you can just click the link that's in the description and come on in. This is the only one where we're like all together in a Zoom meeting together. So you get to actually come and join me here if you want to. And the reason being is that this is an opportunity for us to run through the orgasmic arc together as a community. My hope is that years from now or months from now, I don't know when time will make this happen, but I want people to be moving through the orgasmic arc in community, reclaiming their erotic innocence in community. That's really the joy for me. So coming in to community in this space is so beautiful. If you're watching the live stream and you can't come on into the meeting, that's totally fine. I'm still going to guide us all through the orgasmic arc so that you can have an experience, an embodied experience in community, and then share what comes up for you, what happens at the end of your experience. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to actually move myself through the orgasmic arc and demo it for all of you to see. How do we move ourselves through authentic pleasure? How do we move ourselves through erotic innocence? And then from there, I will guide you through an experience. Now, this month, we are specifically focusing on self-pleasure, step 3, directionality. So we're really moving in with meeting ourselves. So I'm going to guide the experience and make sure I'm demoing that part of the experience in a way that hopefully can be better understood by you, so that when you go to embody it, it becomes easeful. Yeah, that's my hope. And in case you're new to this, new to the community, welcome. Thank you for being here. This is an incredible community of beautiful people that are all here to reclaim their power, their erotic sovereignty, to understand the magic that's within their own skin. And I am teaching and channeling erotic codes for all of us here in the community, one of which is the orgasmic arc, which is a 6-step process that was downloaded to me through Mary Magdalene Lineages. There's a book out now on Amazon that you can read about it. We also have orgasmic arc coaches that you can work with if you want one-on-one attention. If you don't want to work with me for whatever reason, we've got all of that as well. So just so you know, you're in a great space. You're super held in your erotic expression. And I can't wait to get to know you and watch your journey. If you've been coming around the bend a bit and you've done this a few times, I honestly love being guided through things, no matter how much I've mastered something. So give yourself the piece of being guided. I'm actually, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling all of us going through it together. So I'm going to be lying down. I'll move Calvin the cat. Everyone say hi to Calvin. Calvin is always here with me when I self-pleasure. He is my soulmate. And so I'm going to be lying down, guiding you as I guide myself. Okay, that's how we'll do it. So let's get set up. Have a sip of water. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. To begin, just let yourself ground. My cat loves this part. He's always very grounding for me. Let yourself ground, let yourself come into your body. Feeling you here, earthing, feeling the heaviness of you. Letting your exhales be the focus, longer than the inhales. Letting yourself find a still point. A rest and ease, a relaxation, a letting go. And anything that you need in order to ground, like any type of touch, anything you need to tell yourself or your body. Giving yourself that here. Just keep the energy moving down into your feet, into your pelvis, grounding, resting. See how much you can let go here. Really connecting to your feet, helping your feet connect to the earth. Letting yourself rest. Here yourself, you'll start to notice some subtle sensations. It could be tingling or heat. It could be your breath. Just start to capture those sensations, and with your breath and with your awareness, start to increase them. Your body may move a lot, or it might be really subtle. I'm really subtle today in this moment. And so maybe it's just kind of internal movement, little tiny movements that get curious about the sensations that you're experiencing. You find yourself being with one part of your body now. One part of your body will be guiding you towards it. Your job is to stay with that part of yourself. Bring all your energy there. Show up for this part of you. Just meet it energetically. Make sure that you're nowhere else. You're staying right there with this part of you, meeting yourself, holding yourself, being with yourself. Find the center point. When you found the center point, this part of yourself, you'll notice a gentle, a subtle opening. It could be a climax, it could be tears, it could be a softening, an opening, like clouds parting. Whatever it is, just let that be there. And if you're still noticing that that opening is not happening, please stay with yourself in this directionality space. If you start to find yourself in your head, go back into safety, ground again. Then feel sensations again. And feel where your body wants to be touched. Stay with this part of your body. Don't give up on yourself. Make it easy, but also make it firm. And then feel how there's a bit of a relief that comes. That's step 4, openness. From there, you can stay here in openness and just allow this opening to bring you into a state of being, into a state of eternal love for God or stillness and void. And from there, your body might naturally move, give you insights, give you awarenesses. Being with that, this is expression, step 6, authentic movement, authentic insights or visions, who you are, your spirit gets to come through here. So keep that movement going, keep this authentic arousal, this who you be, who you are, to move through you. Permission to just flow with it. Everything that you create in this space is so perfect. Everything that you create, pure creation itself, divinely perfect. And then let yourself slowly make your way back toward us, but do it in a way that feels easy and simple and part of your authentic expression. Coming back to join us. When you meet yourself, we do it with love and compassion. So if we're trying to meet ourselves and we're forcing a meeting, or we're bringing pressure on ourselves to direct ourselves perfectly, we're not really meeting ourselves, then we're adding to our authentic nature of perfection. So when we meet ourselves, we want to meet ourselves energetically. Sometimes there is physical pressure, but sometimes it's a very light meeting like that. Yeah. There's so many ways, if you think about when you meet a person, there's so many ways to meet them. It could be through their eyes. It could be through their breath. When you feel met by someone, what is it about that person? Is it their energy? Is it the words they say? Is it their tone of voice? I was having tea with a friend yesterday, and he met me by his eye contact. His eye contact was miraculous. I felt so met in our conversation. Other people, it's their breath. With my partner, it's often their breath. They'll breathe. Sometimes they'll just breathe and they feel what I feel. So when you meet yourself, it's the same. It's what is the most effective, least effortful way that I can meet myself here in my self-pleasure practice. That is what you want to go with. If there isn't a clarity on what to do, then you stay in intrigue, you stay in permission to feel, you stay in turn on, you stay in feeling, you stay in sensation. You could stay there for months, until the body calls to you. So I hope that today's embodied Sex Church Social helped you to move things, helped you to be with yourself more, helped you to find your light, helped you to love you even more. Next week is, I think, the 5th Tuesday of the month. So the following week, we will have our next sex church, which will be in June. And I will be bringing you into how do we direct others in sex? So how do we do that? How do we direct erotic energy in another person? Yeah, I'm super excited about that. That's so good. That's so juicy. Next week is also, we haven't advertised it yet. So y'all are the first to know. I'm so excited. This is a totally crazy thing that I love doing so much. So I can't wait to do it. We are doing a 10-hour Facebook Live marathon with a dinner break. I think it's like a 3-hour dinner break. So it's actually 7 hours. But it's with 10 of my favorite speakers, some of which are couples. And it's all going to be around, it's called relationships. It's all around how we relate through love, how we have sex through love, what are the ways in which we show up for each other. It's going to be so good. You'll get the info for it tomorrow, probably. But I just want to let you know because it's going to be really juicy and it's totally free. And it's just a great opportunity to meet some of my favorite people who are also experts in their field. And you will be blown away by the conversations that I'm going to be having with them. So mark off that day as a day to just go deep. If you're not in relationship, you're always in relationship. So it's not true. You are in relationship. You're in relationship with your cat, with the plants, with your child, with your friends. You're in relationship. So it's not only about what we see as intimate relationships, because how you show up one way is how you show up with everyone. So I'll see you there next Tuesday. And if you want the replay from today, just give us a bit and we will post it as soon as we have it. Mwah.